love. Another edition of the MOGUL blog. I did this first blog here, how many months ago? It was about 2 months ago, after I've been locked up in solitary for basically a month and a half, even before that, where I wasn't able to really do shit. Gained a bunch of weight. You know, I'm actually recording this after I finish my morning jog, because I try to get at least 3 miles in or 5 miles in the morning, you know, and that's how I brought this weight down. But you know, I'm kind of doing this one just basically like it's crazy. So I finally started the journey to try to get out of here, and I say that with it hasn't been bad here. You know, it's been okay. They've been feeding me. It's been 3 hots and a cot. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with different men and learning about myself. You know, I really don't have nothing too negative to say about this place here. It's been cool, you know what I'm saying? It just was like, yo, you know, I gotta spread my wings and fly. And I wouldn't be able to continue being a man if I wasn't able to get myself to just paying bills, going to work every day. You know, this place pretty much shelters you from that, you know, and it's for a reason, because it's a treatment program. I'm not saying I was above the treatment or anything, you know, I just know that I'm not like here because the court ordered me here, or, you know, I'm avoiding a jail term and stuff. There's a lot of guys like that, and no disrespect to them. You know, I came in here pretty much a victim of circumstance. But, you know, they say a lot of counselors remind you just because you're not here because you're mandated or whatever have you, you know, you're here for a reason. And that's one thing that I definitely don't bullshit about. Like, it's real. I mean, I was here for a reason. So after basically a week and a half of being able to do nothing, sitting around eating, gained a bunch of weight when I did this first video out here with this backdrop, and just realized it was funny when I did that video. I was like, yo man, I am fat. I'm still fat, but I was like, yo, this is not me, you know. So I developed a workout regimen and been doing weights and running every day, as I try to document on my Instagram. You can follow me, mogul._minded. Put that out, make sure y'all see that, you know. But got it together, and I try to be a role model to a lot of other guys who are here, just showing them like, if I could do it, anybody could do it. And still a lot of guys here who basically was like, man, you get out and run every morning, you know. Like right now I'm recording this, it's only 8 o'clock on a Sunday. On top of that, it don't matter with me. Like, I get out, I'm an addict, you know what I mean? So I stick to my addictions, and running and being out here, the scenery, and being able to be out here before everybody else is, get my mind right, is very essential to me. As I move on to the next step of my journey, I look forward to continuing that, you know. I'm hopeful to go to PA, you know. I have a good friend who's helping me out, and I just hope to start a new life out there, you know. I don't want to be back in New York City, period. I don't want to be back in the city. I think that it's just not for me, you know, from the rent prices to the congestion to the violence. I don't want to go into the violence, but the violence, you know, I grew up in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that shit is beyond me, you know what I mean? But it's bad, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not somebody who gets into shit. I don't look for shit. So, but my thing is, I never want to be in a situation where it looks for me, you know what I mean? But God gonna test you, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be ready, but God will test you, you know. But yeah, I don't want to get back in New York. Need different space. Being out here inspired me just to be more suburban, you know. You know, when I was in Queens, not for nothing, I was enjoying that, walking my dog and everything, and I was like, man, I really appreciated being there, you know. I really did. You know, unfortunately things happen when I'm not there anymore, but I really appreciated it, even on my bad days there, because I was like, man, I'm living amongst the whites and the foreigners and people making $100,000 a year, because the DA's office and the courthouse is there, so there's really nothing but cops and judges and lawyers who live in that area, so everybody's pretty much well off, so it's a pretty safe neighborhood. And here I am, big 6-foot black man, walking a little white fluffy dog, so they used to look at me real funny, like, you know. That's why I would try to get in the door behind them. They'll close the door because they think I'm trying to rob them. So, and then I got this little white fluffy dog. What do you think I'm robbing? You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's just how it is. That's just what's going on out here. But you know, but now I want that for myself. You know what I mean? Like I was always living up underneath my ex, and I was living up under a lot of other women, to be honest with you. And there ain't no fucking guts, and there ain't no fucking glory in that shit. There ain't no fucking manhood in that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is trash. I wrote a song a long time ago called Worthless Kid, where I was actually dissing somebody I did music with, and he was basically living under wifey. And me, for a while, that was my life. Like, I always worked hard, I had jobs, but you know what I'm saying, I fell on hard times, and because of my drinking, I just kind of, I wasn't working, you know what I mean? It was sporadic. So I know me at the best, I could work consistently, do my thing, because I made decent money working always, you know what I'm saying? If there's one thing about me, I can get a job, like, period. I can get a job. That shit's not a problem for me. God, let's keep that not a problem. But, you know, I never had a problem just with employment. You know, I would go on 50 interviews. It don't matter to me. Always had the gift of gab and know how to present myself. So, as I hope that continue. I hope next I'm just looking, we're gonna do this blog, whole different space, whole different area. Me in a better mind space, but I ain't gonna lie, my mind space is great right now. My mindset is amazing. I feel great. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the best shape of my career. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get rid of a little something here and there, but I'm probably the most healthiest I've ever been. You know, so I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for Fox Run and everything about it. But you know, it's time to move on, and more coming. Ready to get back to the mic and record. I want to do this album, at least 2 more albums. Scar's album, got another one coming. He has Relic, his album that just dropped. He has another one coming really soon that I'm helping him with. You know what I mean? And S&D Clothing, shout out to y'all. You know, and I'm out here for y'all. You know what I mean? So, you know, positive energy, positive vibes for everybody, and let's get it. Let's get this money, man, and just check me out on my social media and everything. You know, man, it's been real. Peace.